Hello everyone, back for another doll video, and today I'm recording this right after my last video, but today we're going to be taking out the hair on this cut and style Barbie that I recently got. And as you can see, her hair has seen its last day. It's like chopped over here, it's chopped up here. The interesting thing is she has a side part, which I've never seen on one of these. So, yeah, this cut and style redhead, her hair's beyond salvageable. Like, it's still in good condition, like, it's shiny and stuff like that, and it's not, like, burned, like heat damage or anything, or breaking off or anything like that, but it's just severely cut, unfortunately. So I'm not going to be able to save her hair. So, and I currently have her on this straight arm Indonesia body because she is. Pretty sure it will say it. Yep. You'll know a Indonesia cut and style head, because it will say Indonesia right in the neck rim. Right in there. I think some Malaysia ones have this as well. So, but you can see it right in there. This is Indonesia. So I do have her on an Indonesia body. And without further ado, I'm going to be getting rid of this hair. Unfortunately, I wish I didn't have to, because I love her original hair. But it's just not salvageable. And this connect lawn hair, so it can be cut fairly easily, like so. It is not hard to cut this hair at all. Now, one thing I hate about cut and style Barbies is that they're very poorly rooted, like most of them that I have seen, especially the Indonesia ones. They're not rooted the best. Which is a shame, because they already have this area right here with the Velcro patch where there's like no rooted hair. So you'd think they would load their scalp up with hair. You know what I should have done? I do have Barbie cut and style scissors. I should have cut her hair using those, and I do have the green ones that she's supposed to come with. I should have done that. I've had them since I was little, which I got them from my teacher when I was in 2nd grade. I remember she had this huge bucket of like things she would give away if you were good in her class, or if you got an answer right on a question or something like that. And I remember I threw a hellacious fit because I didn't get anything. It's like 6. I think I was 6 years old. And I remember throwing a fit because I didn't get to have anything. Because whatever the answer was, I didn't get it right. And she let me have those scissors, and I was perfectly happy. It's like I didn't care what it was. I was like, I want to be included. Yeah, I was that bad when I was little. And she is missing maybe 2 plugs of hair right there. Well, at least they brushed her hair at least once before they hacked it all off. So that is what she is looking like at the moment. But yeah, you can see all the gaps in there and stuff. I remember my original redhead cut and style. I remember sifting through her scalp, and she did have plugs missing. But I remember her plugs were so much closer together. Like, she was so much better rooted than this. Like, look at that huge gap, like, right in there, and this huge gap. And then, of course, you have this gap here. So, where is my most recent one I got before this one? She is right here. So I did have to go in on my most recent cut and style Barbie that I got, my most recent redhead one. So this gap that you see behind here in between the Velcro and the rooting, I did this. So yeah, I stole hair off of a Cabbage Patch doll that I've had for years, which I got for the purpose of, solely for the purpose of harvesting the hair off of. And it's the exact, it's maybe a little darker than her hair. You can't really tell. But it's mostly the original color. So I went and I added hair there. I went in the part line and I completely did this whole side. And then I went in here. I filled in all the bald spots that there were. So, I did have to add quite a few new holes into her scalp. That's definitely what I'm going to be doing with this one. She is no exception. And she is covered with cut hair now. But yes, let me do a little like this to show off what she is looking like. I always like to take pictures like this of what they look like buzz cut. It's kind of nostalgic for me because I saw so many 90s Barbies when I was a kid with this haircut. So yeah. And I want to get a... Oh, she's missing a plug there too. Somebody really must have hacked away at her hair. But yeah, there's that. And I'm leaving the Velcro patch for not only for the sake of nostalgia, but also I like to swap out the hair extensions. I think that is really fun. So that is what she's looking like right now. So let's continue with cutting off her hair. Well, I've already cut her hair off, so now what we need to do is pull the head off. Yeah, see, I've pulled off so many Barbie heads, and this is like a 1992 body. I'm like a professional at pulling Barbie heads off now. So I feel like, I definitely feel like my original cut and style Barbie, I definitely feel like her neck joint was defective because of how easily it broke. Like literally. So yeah, here's this one that is from the same era. This is Pioneer Woman Barbie. I think she is also from 94, and what I literally did was I pulled back on her like that, and her neck joint just snapped. And as you can see, this one is strong. These are designed for children to play with and throw around, and So I'm assuming that my original cut and style Barbie had a defective neck joint, and that's why it snapped in half. Because I wasn't even that rough on it. Where did my screwdriver go? I need my screwdriver. Uno momento. Okay, my screwdriver was literally like right along here the whole time, and I didn't even see it because I was not paying attention. So yeah, if you came to my channel looking for professionalism, yeah, you came to the wrong place. Sorry to tell you. So unsubscribe now if you subscribe to my channel expecting professionalism. Sorry. That's not what goes down here. I mean, I would like to do that, but it's not exactly an option at the moment. So yes, I'm going to use a flathead side. And we are going to scrape all her hair plugs out. She has got a lot of them rooted in at the very front. Now, 5 or 6-year-old me seeing this happen to my beloved cut and style Barbie would have about died. Like, I would have died inside seeing the hair get taken out. I would have probably freaked out. Like, oh my gosh, her hair is all gone. That's okay. The first doll I ever took the hair out on was and this is how I taught myself how to take the hair out. Yeah, that's essentially what I did. I taught myself how to take Barbie hair out. But I did it in a stupid way. Like, I was so dumb. I was like 12 years old when I first did it. And it was on this brunette. I'm suspecting it was a brunette totally hair. Because if I remember the screening correctly and everything, she was a head that I'd found in my brother's friend's backyard. Just randomly one day. And yeah, she had like the multiple eyeshadow colors, and she had black eyeliner with like the black pupil, like all the paint for like her eyeliner and mascara and the pupil and everything was black. And she had like sort of purplish eyes. I remember. And I played with that doll head so freaking much. And of course she had Kanekalon hair and I didn't know how to deal with it. So every time it would frizz, I would cut it some more. Oops. Here, let me zoom out. I don't need to be zoomed in that much. But yeah, I didn't know how to deal with Kanekalon hair. Back then, I didn't even know that it was called Kanekalon. I didn't know what type of hair that Barbie's had. I didn't know that the hair types had names or anything like that. I just knew that it was the more fluffy hair that would kind of frizz at the ends if I brushed it too hard. Of course, back then I didn't know that you could just boil wash Kanekalon hair and it would go straight. I didn't know about boil washing until I was in like my early, until I was like, I'd say 23. See, I didn't know about boil washing. I kind of accidentally discovered boil washing. But no, that what I'm suspecting was totally hair Barbie. But yeah, that's what she looks like right now. But no, what I did was I was so dumb, I didn't realize that I could just go through the neck hole. So I like cut a square shape out in the head to try to poke at the plugs to see if they would pop out. And they did, and I wound up pulling out all the hair. And by this point, she had no original face paint, because I used to like squeeze the Barbie heads and squeeze them over and over, and the face paint would come off. So yeah, she had no face paint left. So by that time, I just used her as like an experiment head. And yeah, I was so dumb that I didn't realize you could just go through the neck hole and scrape the plugs out. Then I eventually figured that out, and then a lot of my Barbies that had short, really, really short hair, because my friend Tiffany had given me some of her childhood Barbies, and she had cut a lot of their hair, so I wound up making a bunch of bald Barbies with all the ones that she'd cut the hair on. So, but yeah, that was how I discovered about deplugging the hair. So you have the hair plugs and then you deplug them. I think I invented that word too, deplugging, because that's what I called it. It's basically what you're doing. You're undoing what has been done. So while they had the hair plugs in there, I was deplugging the hair, which is what I did to her. So yeah, now I'm gonna go, because my tweezers are not currently in here, so I shall return. Okay, I'm back. I have my tweezers. So yeah, we're gonna take all this hair out. Oh, she's got a little piece of glitter. If you can see it shining. She's got a little piece of glitter embedded in whatever glue that is that they used, whatever adhesive. But yeah, one thing, if you didn't know, they not only glue this piece on, but they also stitch it on. So if you look at a cut and style Barbie, you can see there's like stitches of thread that like go down here and they go down here on each side. So if the adhesive wears out, which it has, because this doll is like 30 years old, there's at least the stitches there to keep the Velcro there. I hate having to take her hair out, but it was literally beyond salvaging. Yeah, whoever had this doll, like the original owner, definitely made her live up to the title, cut and style. And I think they cut and styled her way too much, and yeah, I think they went a little bit crazy with it. Just a wee bit. They just went a little crazy, you know. Not too much, you know, just a little. Just a little off the top. Yeah. But, you know, that's not exactly a style, a hairstyle in my book, so that hair is coming out. We're not keeping it. She is not going to be allowed to have that hair anymore. And I'm still on the fence on what color I want to do. Because I would like to do something different, like give her like cherry red to match the lips. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking I'm just going to do her original color. because I've already fully rerouted one of these. And I'm obsessed with her original hair. And the hair that I do have is a little more vibrant, a little more intense than her original hair was. See, I'm thinking that might be all of it. Maybe. Nope, there's a little bit more. But yeah. Actually, there's a lot more that I was not aware of. So at this moment, like, a method I used to do was put the head in water and just squeeze the head. And the pressure would push the hair plugs out and all the excess hair. So right now, this has me wanting to do that. And there's some of the threads. Oops. So I'll just shove those back in, but you get the gist. You get the gist of what you should do. You should take all the hair out. Like, you should cut the hair off as short as you can, scrape it out, and then pull the excess out. And then you're left with an empty head that you can reroute completely to where the doll has wonderful hair again. And it's not that hard, especially when the head is squishy like this. It makes it very easy to reroute. And hopefully she'll have a head full of lovely, luscious hair again. So this is one. This was the third one that I got as an adult collector. She was also just a head that I had purchased online for dirt cheap. And she has all this hair now. It's not showing up as vibrant on camera as it looks in real life. I don't know, some colors it shows up super vibrant, and like natural colors it shows up kind of dingy. But yeah. And I did go through and I added a whole bunch of new holes in her scalp. I'm sure like right in here there was a huge gap. Over on this side, you can see all of that I added. I made her part line super thick. Then of course that gap that you see between where they rooted it and the Velcro, I obviously fixed that on her. And now it is much closer to that. So, and she can still be swapped like hair extensions. You can still buy the extensions and put them on the back. She had a random black smudge of paint. You'll see this on a lot of like 90s Barbies where they got a little sloppy with the paint. So the paint they used for her pupils and her eyelashes and mascara and all that somehow wound up back there. I've seen some where it's wound up on the scalp. Things like that. So I just left it. I'm like, it's part of her history, so. But yeah, I thought of, just doing that for her, like giving her the original color again. Or I have, here we go. So I have this fruit style Barbie that I rerouted with the cherry red hair. So there she is. So I thought maybe to match the lip color, maybe I would do her with this. And I'm just now noticing that this might be upside down. Here, let me fix this real fast. Bam. Yeah, the numbers on my timer on there were showing up upside down, so not sure if the picture was upside down, but I thought maybe this cherry red hair for her. I don't know. To match the lips. See, I don't know what I want to do. I also thought about this, but it doesn't match her lips or anything at all. This is like on my little pony clone that I have rerooted. And I do still have some of this hair left. So like, showing up more red on camera than it actually is. It's more burgundy almost. So I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, I'm not sure which color I want to go with. I don't know. It's so hard to decide. I definitely know for sure that I'm not going to be doing brunette or blonde or anything like that. No. She is way better off as a redhead or some sort of red shade. Let me see. I never even thought of this, but where is... I do have a doll that I rooted with ginger hair. Some more lighter red. Oh, so I put all my reroot hair in there. I shouldn't have done that. Let me see what I did with that doll. So here is a Pom Pom Divas Summer that I rerooted quite some time ago. I did do that cut and style redhead Barbie color in there as streaks, but let me see this. Yeah, see, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not feeling that one. But anyway, you get the gist. She is done being deplugged. And I will throw all this away in the trash. I've thought about like maybe saving some of this hair and doing bangs on some of my other dolls that need it, but it's just too hacked. It's too chopped up. So anyhow, that is that. Thank you guys for watching. More videos to come, and remember to stay true to you.